Welcome to the Technical Writing Success Video Overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition.
So today, we're going to break down a really fascinating conversation with OpenAI CEO Sam Altman that he had over at Stanford. Our goal here is to pull out the key insights, the stuff that can really give you a competitive edge in this age of AI. And we're going to start with his single biggest claim.
All right, so Altman doesn't really ease into things. He kicks off the whole discussion with a massive claim. He basically believes we are living through a fundamental reordering of our world.
He's not framing AI as just some new technology. He sees it as a fundamental shift, on the same level as the biggest scientific revolutions in history. So the real question becomes, on which side of this massive shift is your career going to land?
I mean, think about it. There are so many options in tech right now, from finance to biotech, you name it. But Altman makes this really compelling case for why AI is absolutely the most strategic place you could possibly build your career.
His main argument is actually pretty simple. If you get the chance to work on one of the most important frontiers in all of human history, you should probably take it. This isn't just about finding another job. This is about being part of that huge tectonic shift he's talking about. Remember when companies used to brag about being mobile first? It was a whole strategy. Well, now that's just expected, right? Altman predicts AI is on the exact same path. Pretty soon, nobody's going to say they're an AI company. It'll just be like having a website. It's just how things work. And this shift doesn't stop with business strategy. It is fundamentally changing the nature of how we create. For all the coders and developers out there, this is huge. We're moving from a world of detailed, line-by-line implementation to one of high-level direction. So imagine this. In the very near future, you're not going to hire a huge team of developers to execute on a spec sheet. Instead, you'll just describe the software you want, and an AI will build that first version, maybe even overnight. Your job totally shifts from writing the code to having the vision and then refining the final result. While this obviously raises a critical question, right? Where should we, as professionals, focus our energy to stay relevant and valuable? If the how is automated, then the what and the why become absolutely everything. And Altman actually points to a huge area of opportunity that helps answer that question. See, AI isn't just a tool, it's also this brand new frontier for security. And that presents both new vulnerabilities and incredibly powerful new defenses. This brings us to what he sees as a massive growth area, AI security. It's really a two-sided coin. On one side, we have to secure the AI models themselves from being attacked. But on the flip side, we can unleash AI for security, using it to find bugs and act as a sort of superhuman security analyst. And here's the signal, okay? For anyone looking to get smarter than the competition, this is it. He straight up calls AI security a huge undervalued field. That is a clear indicator of where a massive demand for expertise is about to explode. Now, this brings us to what I think is the most important takeaway from this entire conversation. Altman is predicting a really fundamental shift in what will be considered the most valuable skill in this new era of AI. So here's the crucial point. Your competitive advantage is going to come from application and creativity, not just from knowing how to build a neural network. The value is moving up the stack. This means the focus for our own professional development really has to shift. It's becoming less about the deep mechanics of the tool and so much more about mastering its application. It's all about being adaptable, staying curious, and getting fluent with these new capabilities to create things that nobody has even thought of yet. To put it as simply as possible, the value is moving away from the person who can build the calculator and toward the person who can use that calculator to solve a problem no one has ever solved before. It's about becoming a master user, a creative problem solver with AI as your most powerful tool.
And that's the final question we'll leave you with. As you plan your next move to stay ahead of the curve, just remember to think less about the how and a whole lot more about the what.
Thank you for joining us for this Technical Writing Success Video Overview. This is where we help you get smarter than your competition. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to the Technical Writing Success YouTube channel. And of course, be sure to like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.